As marketers, of course, we always need to test, test, test.
Right.
We know that cost is always going to be a factor. Why do you not put on that new roof at the moment? Well, if you can push it out a year, it's too expensive at the moment. But eventually I know I need to get a new roof. So what can help encourage people to go over that, whatever is holding them back to push through and get that home improvement project done? And it is, again, testing different messaging and testing it to different motivations. So what offers can you provide? Maybe, for example, reducing your energy costs. So it could be, maybe your messaging is new AC and how that can help reduce energy costs, or increase your home value with updated windows. But there's different ways to play on that same messaging. So you might want to, try out. If one isn't working, kind of think through what are different motivations for people and how can you test some new messaging in your market.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we all know that you can't make a sale unless you overcome the cost factor, right? And in marketing, we call that the friction of the offer. There's always going to be friction. And as marketers, we're trying to reduce that friction as much as possible. And so obviously cost is a big friction point, but, time required, and especially on home improvement products, that can be a huge factor. So leaning into things that maybe help reduce that friction in your messaging can be really helpful. Going back to cost, and you said about windows, for example, maybe at the point of where the cost is, you're also showing the savings of the more energy efficient windows. So there's a lot of ways that you can, recognize what the friction is for individuals, but then how do you mitigate it? 27% say they can't find a trusted professional. And to me, that also just brings out the opportunity there. If you're showing them that you're trusted, how you show them that you're trusted can be a huge opportunity to increase your sales.